So here in this class, we're learning CPR and what to do with patients that we may see that go through trauma and things like that, basically EMT basics. And so we learn how to intubate and to treat possible wounds and things like that.
Like, seeing immediate help on people, and, this is one of the best ways to do it.
They get their EMT basic here. There are ambulance services in the region that will let you work at 18 years of age. Some require 21, but there are some that'll let you work on the box at 18 years of age. So they'll have their state certification when they leave here at the end of the school year.
I have gone through other medical classes. Over the summer, I did certified nursing aid, which I did with one of the teachers here. Her name is Miss Copeland, and I'm also doing PCT, which is patient care technician with certifications in EKG and phlebotomy.
The people who taught me just instilled confidence in me. I just had more self-confidence. The more I learned, the more comfortable I was doing things that I was doing. So I think I can help these young adults prepare for the things that they're going to see if they're going to go into the medical field. Nobody's ever seen everything, but I have seen a lot of things. A lot of times I can interject things here that will go along with the class that I've actually seen. So it makes it a lot more realistic versus just reading it out of a book or seeing pictures of it. So they've enjoyed that.
I don't get surprised by a lot of things, but fortunately our teacher, Mr. Vaughn, he's a very experienced and seasoned paramedic, and a lot of his stories, it's like, wow, people have actually done that, or you've seen someone in this scenario. That's been just crazy.
What has taken me by surprise is the amount of work and knowledge that EMT basics in general have to know. Like going into the class, you would just think that, okay, it's a basic class, just basic learning, but there's so much that goes into it, so much knowledge and things that one has to know that can actually help with future careers.
To be the first or a second?
Some people just wrote them out here at the side. That'll be fine too. When they leave here to go do clinical rotations or to work on a box, they're not going to wonder what's here, what's there. They know because they're right here. They're seeing it. We're able to let them take the cot out of the back of the truck just like they would a box on the street. They can put it back. They can move the patient from the cot to the beds at the hospital. We use the lab across the hall. So we can teach them that stuff, again, versus this is what it should look like. This is it. This is what you are going to do when you get out of this class. These things are what you're going to hands-on. That's what most people learn best by, is that hands-on stuff. When they're doing their patient assessment, we're going to be sitting right up there in that box. That the victim is there. They want a blood pressure, you got to put a blood pressure cuff on to get it. So let's do it. You want to know what their O2 saturation is, you've got to put a pulse oximeter on their finger, and the mannequin is there. So if you want that number, you've got to have the pulse ox on his finger, otherwise you don't have that number. So it's, again, the hands-on. It's not what it would look like, it's what it is. You got them all in there, you don't need the second.
Oh,
Okay.
Mr. Vaughn is great, hands down, one of the best teachers here. And I know a lot of teachers, I'm not saying that they're all bad, I'm just saying that he really loves his work. He is there for us, as in making sure we understand the content, not just the, okay, if you fail or anything like that. It's more of make sure every single person here is getting the right amount of education and understanding what they do.
This man, he genuinely wants to make people who can help society, just help others, and he knows his stuff. It's second nature for him, and I feel like just having him as a teacher, I feel more comfortable going out into the field and practicing.
This can lead wherever you want to go. If you want to get into radiology, if you want to get into being a physician, anesthesiologist, the things you're learning here are building blocks for there, and you can move them wherever you go and utilize these things.